Good evening, my divine friends. This is Abhishek. Welcome to day 1 of the 5-day yoga challenge with Kwench. In today's challenge, we will perform Pavanmuktasana Series 1. This series is a great program for beginners because it is easy to perform. It is beneficial for all regardless of one's physical condition or level of experience. This series is preparatory work before going into any other asana practice. The Sanskrit word Pavanmuktasana is translated as Pavan, meaning air, Mukta meaning release, and Asana meaning posture. As the name suggests, this series will help to get rid of energy blockages in the joints and muscles. This series comprises of very subtle practices with less physical movements but with complete awareness of movement and its effects. This is good practice to help people suffering from varicose veins, stiffness of neck, ankles and feet. As Maharshi Patanjali says, Atha Yoga Nushasanam, and now starts the discipline of yoga. So, let's begin. Stretch your legs in front of you and keep your back upright. This is the base position known as Prarambhik Sthiti in Sanskrit. The first movement is toe bending, known as Padanguli Naman in Sanskrit, where we move the toes back and forth. Inhale when toes are facing inwards and exhale when they are squeezed in front. Become aware of the synchronization of the breath and the movement. Repeat 8 times. The next movement is ankle bending, known as Goolf Naman in Sanskrit. Here we move the feet back and forth through the ankles. Inhale when the toes are facing inwards and exhale on the return. Repeat 8 times. Along with the breath, be aware of the muscular stretches in the lower part of the legs, hamstrings and calves. After the stretch, consciously try to relax the legs, which will help to identify the effects of the stretch. The next movement is ankle rotation, known as Goolf Chakra in Sanskrit. Rotate the feet together through the ankles to make a clockwise rotation. Inhale when the toes are facing inwards and exhale when they face outwards. Repeat 8 times. Now do the same movement in the anti-clockwise direction. Be aware of the relationship of the breath and the movement. Repeat 8 times. The next movement is ankle crank, known as Goolf Ghurnan in Sanskrit. This is assisted ankle rotation. Fold the right leg and keep it on the left thigh. Hold the right toes with left palm and intertwine the finger. and toes together. With the right palm, hold the bottom of the shin. Rotate in the forward direction. Repeat 8 times. The assisted crank gives extra movement to the ankle. Now perform the rotation in the opposite direction. Repeat 8 times. This is a good practice to help people suffering from varicose veins. Now with your right hand, lift the right foot and place it in the elbow of the left hand. Place the right knee in the elbow of the right hand. Hold the fingers together and gently rock the leg through the hip joint. Repeat 8 times. This movement will increase hip flexibility. The next movement is knee bending, known as Janu Naman in Sanskrit. Inhale, straighten the knee and exhale while bringing it up to the chest. Arms are partly supporting the leg, while rest of the weight carried by pelvis and abdominal muscles. Repeat 8 times. This way, we activate the abdominal muscles, open up the hips and the pelvis, improve flexibility of the back, and strengthen the lower back. Repeat 8 times in the opposite direction. The awareness should be at the kneecap while maintaining the breathing pattern. Hold the left toes with the right palm and intertwine the finger and toes together. With the left palm, hold the bottom of the shin. Rotate in the forward direction. Inhale with the upward movement and exhale with the downward. Repeat 8 times. Now perform the rotation in the opposite direction. Repeat 8 times. Now with your left hand, lift the left foot and place it in the elbow of the right hand. Place the knee in the elbow of the left hand. Hold the finger together and gently rock the leg through the hip joint. Repeat 8 times. Now inhale, straighten the knee and exhale while bringing it up to the chest. Repeat 8 times. Repeat the movement 8 times in the opposite direction. Next movement is full butterfly, known as Purna Titli Asana in Sanskrit. Bend both knees together and join the sole with each other. Clasp the toes with the palms. Move the knees up and down with natural breathing. Ideally, do it 30 times. It will loosen the thighs, pelvis, and buttocks. It is a preparatory pose for meditative postures. Use effort to lift the knees and release them as they drop down with the help of gravity. The next posture is the bound angle pose, known as Baddha Konasana in Sanskrit. Leave the knees as low as possible and exhale. Fold forward through the lower back and try to bring your forehead as close to the floor as possible. Inhale, lift your torso through the lower back and bring it to the base position. Repeat 8 times. In the beginning, there will be rounding of the back. It is natural, and your form will improve with practice. Come back to a comfortable cross-leg pose or Sukhasana. Next movement is for the upper body, beginning with hand clenching, known as Mushtika Bandhana in Sanskrit. Raise the arms in front to shoulder height, keeping the elbow straight. Stretch the fingers out with inhalation. Exhale while clenching the fist. Repeat 8 times. The next movement is wrist rotation, known as Manibandhana Chakra in Sanskrit. Now draw the thumb inside the palm and curl your fingers over it. Roll both the wrists in outward direction and repeat 8 times. Now roll them inwards for 8 times. The next movement is wrist bending, known as Manibandhana Naman in Sanskrit. Keeping the fingers together, we move the right wrist up and down with the help of the left hand. The movement should be only from the wrist. The fingers and knuckles should not move. Inhale as you move up and exhale as you move down. Repeat 8 times. Become aware of a stretch in the upper and lower forearm muscles. Next comes elbow bending, known as Kehuni Naman in Sanskrit. Now turn the palms upwards, exhale, and bend the elbows, placing the finger tips on the shoulders. Inhale, extend the arms, strengthening the elbows. Keep your focus on the elbow joints. Repeat 8 times. Next is shoulder socket rotation, known as Skanda Chakra in Sanskrit. With the fingertips on your shoulder, drop the elbows downwards. Inhale and slowly raise them towards the head. Expand the chest simultaneously, squeezing the back. When the elbows are on the topmost position, exhale. Perform the rotation 8 times. Keep your awareness on the deltoid muscle and feel the stretch in upper back while squeezing the upper chest muscles. Now change the direction of rotation. Inhale when the chest is expanded and exhale during contraction. The next movement is neck movement, known as Greeva Sanchalana in Sanskrit. While exhaling, gently turn the neck to the right so that the chin is in line with the right shoulder. Inhale while returning to the center and again exhale while turning to the left shoulder. Remember that the breath should switch at the center. That is where the awareness comes. Repeat 8 times. Now with exhalation, gently bend the neck such that left ear close to the left shoulder. Inhale while coming up and again exhale while bringing the right ear close to the right shoulder. Now gently place the chin in the throat pit and with inhalation raise the chin as high as possible. Feel the squeeze at the back of the neck. With exhalation, bring the chin back to the pit of the throat. Repeat 8 times. Now bring the chin in line with the right shoulder. Exhale and roll it down towards to the left shoulder. Inhale, further roll it to the back and bring it to the right shoulder. Exhale and repeat 8 times. And now, do it clockwise for 8 times. That completes the sequence for today. Sit still and observe your breath as you inhale and exhale. Feel the breath entering your nostril, filling up your lungs, causing the chest to expand. As the chest contracts, feel the air being pushed out by the lungs through the nostril. Close your eyes and let your body relax. Let it loose, starting from the top of your head, forehead, eyes, and cheeks. Loosen your shoulder, your chest, high, and release the abdominal muscles. Now feel the relaxing sensation in your lower back, buttocks, thighs, knees, and feet. You feel relaxed like never before. You are calm like never before. Stay in this position and experience the calmness. The goal of the asanas is to prepare the body to be strong and stable for long duration. When body becomes steady, the mind is focused. If you like today's challenge and would want more of such videos, press the like button below and subscribe to our channel. You can download the PDF of today's challenge in the link below. Thank you all for joining in. This is Abhishek signing off. See you again shortly. Namaste.